G'day guys, Fargo here. Thought I'd have a round around Bentleigh Downs, Brendan's major competition course that he's just released. It's a sandbelt course from just up the road in Bentleigh. It's a nice authentic name for a sandbelt course. It's a short course compared to a lot of the major comp entries at just over 7,000 yards, par 69, with just 2 par 5s and 5 par 3s. Great, let's rip into it. A lot of the sandbelt courses are not particularly long, so that's nice and authentic. This outlook looks really good. Good sort of dramatic black trees on the right. You got your tournament grandstands down the left. Nice scrubby bit of land to go over, and yeah, nicely shaped and sculpted bunker on the corner here. Personally, I'd like to see some sort of walking track or an obvious way where the golfer would make their way up to the first hole. It's a very minor thing, but I think these tiny little things add a little bit of realism. What's that? It's another tee box, and heading off there to the left, I imagine. That must be the 10th hole, I'd say. I can't get a big flyover, I'm on a PlayStation. So I'm just checking it out with what I can. But this is a good start. I've gone pin 4, and I've just gone default winds, and it's given me a nice comfortable breeze. I think with the wind behind, it'd be quite easy to just blow over that bunker and end up on the left of the fairway up there, which isn't the worst angle in. Yeah, you're flying that bunker at the front. It's probably preferred to come in from the right. This pin's quite friendly in the little bowl there, and it doesn't really make a difference as far as I'm concerned. The angle I just want to hit this fairway. With this wind into my face, I am not going to clear that, so I'm going to aim middle of the fairway and just put a bit of fade on it. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's a well-placed bunker. I'm going to have to give this quite a bit of welly. I wonder, is that going to be enough? I'm a little concerned that a 4-iron's going to hit. That's not going to clear that bunker with where I am. I'm going to go a 5-iron, and hopefully I can clear here and then get it to this slope and run down. That's the plan, but I don't know if I've got quite enough. Oh, even the 5-iron's not enough. Okay. But that's alright. That bunker is supposed to be difficult. Oh. Atrocious golf to start. But I'll see if I can find my groove. So I just want to get it anywhere in this bowl and avoid this bunker. So I'm going to try to, what am I going to do? Chip it up to there and let it run down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Solid opening hole. So there's one thing I've noticed that I think can be done better, which is it on this hole too? No, not so much. This sort of stuff. It was all down the side on the first hole, where the fairway, and obviously you've got no light rough, but where the fairway hits the heavy rough, and you've got some of this bare ground, and you get this really sharp transition here, which I think if you just put a little bit of heavy rough edging around the fairway, you'll sort of blend out that sort of transition, and it makes it look a little more natural. I have never put tournament objects on a course before, and I imagine they're really hard to do. I'm not going to comment too much about it. Well, there's a big crowd down here. Just see how it goes as we go along. It just seems a little uneven with the crowds. Like on that first hole, we had huge grandstands on the tee box, and then nobody else watching. But then over here, you've got a massive crowd. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Seems a little bit uneven, but again, it's a minor thing. I like this. Look out the back. That must be the next hole that we're playing down the edge of the course. Yeah, I wonder without that, obviously it's a major comp and you need the crowds. But that would be a really nice look without the crowds there. And I don't know if you plan to release a version without the tournament objects. I would, if you're sort of umming and ahhing about that personally. Obviously all this sort of stuff here it just takes a lot of objects or use of the sort of the auto-gen trees. I'd probably prefer to see something there just blocking that square field off, but I won't mention that anymore as it's been covered. What's inside the tree line is the most important, and look, that tree line looks good. It's dense and it's varied. Yeah, the hole itself, long stringy green with a big slope down there. Do not want to leave this short, but I just want to get it to the top of that. So I'm going to try putting it here. Your bunkering around the front looks good. Just going to try to put it here and let it roll down. Got to get rid of those slows. But that's alright. A little chip from here. Oh, stop. Yeah. See, that's quite nice. It's just a sort of bare bit of rough there, but it's a really tough chip with that slope downhill into that bunker. It makes it difficult without being tricked up. Just by the way, I'm a pretty terrible golfer. I don't expect me to score very well, but I'd like to get something apart from a bogey. That's a nice looking view. Absolutely. This is the third hole, all down the side of the course. Okay. Bunker shaping's alright here, but these little tongues, maybe raise them up or something not quite there. I do like this slope forcing everything down into the bunker. If you miss there, they're little hogs back along here, and then obviously those on the other side. I think I should be able to knock it up here, catch that slope and run down into the fairway down there, even into the wind. Yep. I like the green site on this side on the left. Not so sure you need all of this. It's a big false back. Is that what you call it? And I do like how the bunker eats into the green, but I think like all of that is not necessary, and I think it comes along here too far personally. Sort of this sort of green shape maybe. It does provide variety. You're looking at different types, different shot types with different pins. This one is fairly crowned, but that's okay because there's plenty of room, and it's not a long shot. I'm in between clubs, which is annoying. Oh, fast. Oh, it might be okay. It'll hold. Hopefully it'll hold. Yep. Yep, another nice view. Look, your views off the tee are been strong so far. The way that your bunkers sort of sit and provide the sort of visual highlight, and you know, your eye line with the dense trees in behind it, it looks good. So dogleg left, green protected at the front. This one I just want to make the, I just want to hit the fairway here, don't I? So with a strong wind and a bigger driver, you're going to run out there, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm just going to play a little draw. Hopefully it holds. Oh, I might have overcooked it. No, that's alright. Your planting looks good. You've got good variety of undergrowth and grasses. Yeah. Alright, I'm just want to be anywhere on this sort of center section here. I think if I give it like 102, it'll be enough. 6 foot down. Yep. Alright, getting back on track with my striking. Alright, that looks nice. I really like this initial view off the tee with the little fairly narrow shoot, pin right on that side. It looks cool. It looks really cool, this, actually. Not quite sure about that the surfacing is right. With the fairway just sort of cutting across here. I don't know, maybe all of this up here could be fairway. Even down to here maybe. But I don't know. Just looks a bit funny with this tongue. Bare earth and then a little strip of fairway. The green again might be a little big, but it's alright. And I've got a really tough pin position, which is fair enough for pin 4. But the way that the bunkers sit looks really good. Pushed it a bit, but there's a slope there. If that just kicks down, no. Okay, now I'm going to have a really tough chip. I just want to, I don't know, if I just get it there, is it going to hold? I think so. Get there. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. Yeah, these greens are fast. That's in the bunker, isn't it? Wow. A bit of backspin would have helped. But yeah. Got penalised for my miss. It's really hard though. Double bogey after I hit a reasonably good shot. It is a major course and it is supposed to be hard. Again, yeah, I think the the views off the tee are really, really strong. So this is one of the par 5s, 588. I mean, I want to be to the left, right, don't I? But how far left? Because I do not want to run into one of those bunkers. I just want to prevent it from rolling too far down. So there's a little flattish area, which I'm going to try to hit. Oh, slow. I'm slow every time today. That's alright. Give me the tough shot in. Blind and tough angle. I just want to get this on the green. Get up. Yeah, that could work. This is going to move quite a lot, isn't it? You'll notice I got the putting meter on, but I've got that on fade. I am trying to figure out my putting by feel because I keep vibration off. I do not like the vibration, but the putting becomes quite hard and I miss a few quite badly, like that first putt. Yeah, just the way that your bunkers are sort of layered and like the visuals are really good. Okay, with the wind behind, that little bunker up there and that narrow chute is going to provide a problem, but no problem for me with this wind. So I'm just going to knock it up here. Long par 4. One thing about some of these bunkers, especially near the green, is I think they could actually be deeper, as in a bigger step down, even sort of lower ground around here. They're not flat or anything, they could be a little bit deeper, and some of these little fingers could be just sort of raised up a little bit. But they're pretty good. This is a big, it's almost like a Redden style second shot. So I'm thinking that this slope, if you get up right high up here, you're going right down into that bunker. But if you just use it gently, it could work nicely. So let's give it a go. I'm gonna try to knock a 7. We'll try to give it a go. I'll have to hit the ball straight. Okay, this might work out really nicely. Yep, yeah, that's good. That's a nicely sculpted green. That was a good fun shot. collect par 3. Ooh, that's narrow. Narrow. So in terms of the visuals off the tee, this is actually probably my least favourite of the hole so far. I think just because those tournament objects behind make it look a little bit busy. I'm not sure how to solve that. Yeah, just a little bit busy. The bunkers again, they're good. That is very, very narrow. Pin down here would be interesting. This is just saying hit it straight and do not miss. Take that. Birdie. See if I can get down to under par. Again, lovely bunkering, just like sort of layering and the way that you've got the fairway and sunshine, and then the darkness here. It's just really good contrast, which I do like. Another long par 4, and definitely want to be coming in from as far right as possible. With that pin, I think I'm flying. I got to fly it there anyway. So with this pin, not sure it makes a huge amount of difference. This is a tough par 4. Par 5 for members, I'd imagine. Let's just get it on the fairway and see what I can do. It's not as long as I thought with that drive, but it's blind and it's tucked in there. So because this is a bit of a double dog leg, right? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Because you've got a bit of a double dog leg with trees blocking everything out here. I think I'd like to see fairway coming out here a bit further, because, like I said, this looks like it would be a par 5 for members, right? Because you're not going to expect some 60-year-old Melbourne dude to work it this way and then that way, and so his shot would be out to here, to play in from there. So I think that should be fairway out there. When we're playing it in this game, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, unless you hit a horrendous drive, you're not really likely to be going out there. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be fairway in the game. So it makes it a little bit more realism there. And then I think, again, with the tournament objects, like, it just looks a little bit these stands placed around, but they don't really connect. There's not, people milling about. There's not, everyone's in their correct seat. Yeah, but that's just a matter of, I don't know how tournament objects work. So I am going to have to draw this, aren't I? If I go here with a big draw, fast, way fast. Gee. Yep, that's a nice view that these guys have got. But tricky chip. Stop. Am I going to stop it? No. Please don't go in the bunker. Wow. Greens at 141. They play faster. The sloping's pretty aggressive and it's cool for a major. 141's the default green speed, so when you load up a game, you load up a new course, that's what you get. I've made courses with 141 before, and I think it's a good speed. Some people might just look at that and go, you just left it on the defaults. Okay, back to the 10th. Yep. Yeah, that's a good nicely shaped sort of green surrounds for the bunkers on the outside. It does. What have I done? I'm out on the first. But actually, I've got a good angle here. That's not the worst shot in the world. That little hump is going to be a problem for me. Bit of wind. I don't know. The hump might get me. Yep, that's right though. Oh, tragic. Yeah, so that was the hole with the masses of crowds around. Yeah, so this is a nice hole. Nice. The previous par 3 that I said I wasn't a big fan, it got busy with the tournament objects. This one has obviously the grandstand behind, but it works quite well because you can see that profile of the green against the white. You've got the, you don't have bits and pieces everywhere that sort of break up the profile. Little slope here is just to make it a little bit tougher, but I do like that there's a little backstop behind, quite long. I'm going to float it up and see if I can get this over that. Oh man, not with that. It'd be nice to be able to hit the ball straight. 4 over. Oh, another gorgeous view. Yeah, that gets kind of tight up there, doesn't it? But it is short. I mean, I want to be left, but I don't want to be too far left because of those trees. With this pin, it actually doesn't make much difference, so just going to keep it safe on the fairway. Now I'll have a wedge in. In between clubs again. Everything feels like it should be rolling off this way, but it does come down here a little. It's uphill 20 odd feet. Too much. Short game has not been on point today. That helps. Okay, good string of par 4s. Okay. Short one. Now, do I go for it or not? I'm not going to get it up onto that tier, I don't think. Everything's going to come off. I think if I hit this, the most likely spot is off the back right of the green. But let's give it a go. Yeah, no comment on that. I'm gonna, I want to hit that shot properly. Let's see what happens. Alright, that is where I thought I'd go, and I'm quite happy with being there. That pin is really tight with the edge of that green there. Okay, birdie on the third ball. Second ball. Yeah, this is very, very tight. I think this is the worst offender of what I sort of mentioned before about the transition here. I think a bit of heavy rough would really improve that. So what have I got here? There's a cambered fairway. It's not much benefit to laying back. It is only a shortish hole, so if I go way back down here, I've got a reasonable shot in. Or if I go up here, I'm going to go right back out here, come off that hill, down into the basin there, and leave myself with a full wedge. One foot up. It's a bit it looks quite flat, but it's 21 feet up. It's quite hard to see that. Oh, get over, clear it. Go on. No. Really tough with these bunkers, the way that the game treats them, and getting them flush with the fairways and getting them to roll down. You know, in real life that is rolling down a steep face into the belly of the bunker, and but unfortunately it's not always possible in this game. Take the par. Okay. So what? Where's the other tee? Is it further right or further behind? I don't know, just look here. Just behind. So this whole side of the fairway is completely blocked from that tree. And running down into the bunker. So if you want to go this side, you've got to get right up here, blasting straight at the tree. I just think those trees are maybe a little tight. Just because this is legitimate fairway landing area, and it's got a tree right in front of it. I'm not sure how, in terms of realism, if that's quite right. In the game it works. I'll just bend it around and I'll go over it anyway. It's hard to encourage shot shaping and keep things sort of realistic in every scenario. Could probably do a bit more with all this area back here. This was a hole where I thought that fairway could extend a bit more, and that would fill in a bit of space, and then maybe a little bit of planting in here. Just does look a little bit bare bones. Or if it's going to be bare, look, people would probably be a good spot to watch the golf from around there. So maybe some people or a grandstand or something. Just looks a little bare behind. I don't want to go long. But I probably will. Oh man. Not my best round of golf I've ever played. But get to see a few scenic parts of the course. And on to 16, which is short par 4. So the options are down here, where it's all going to run down, especially on the right half of the fairway, to leave me a shot in straight over that bunker, or a narrow area here. So a shorter shot in over the bunker. I don't know. If you get a little bit more room out to this side and the trees are cut back, you might be able to offer this area as a sort of landing zone in between these bunkers if you want to take that on and just open up the green a little bit more. As it stands, I am going to play safe. Try to keep it to the left-ish of the fairway, but if it goes to the right, I'm not too worried. Can't run into it. That's alright. Is this going to work? Quite a fiddly little shot. Just want to just clear the bunker and get it to check, but I haven't given it enough. If I played that hole again, I think I would actually lay back further and leave myself a full wedge in. 17, another par 3. does look good. I mean, I like how the bunkers blend into the bare ground out to the right here. Maybe a little planting, some grass or something out here, but it looks pretty good. Again, these little bits of fairway, it's not necessary, or at least, yeah, it just looks a little funny with how those are done with the surfacing. It's a nice, nicely shaped grain actually. There are lots of different options, and I think some of the pins would give you some good slopes to use, and obviously to hurt if you hit these ones. This could be good. Not too much. Take the bird in. Wow, look at that scorecard, that's atrocious. And hole 18. Par 5. Big bend around the corner. One thing, just as a general point about the land movement, is I think you could have gone a little bit bolder with some of the land movement. There are some holes with 20 or 30 feet up to the hole, but it looks quite flat. A lot of the sandbelt courses are on sort of rolling hills, and maybe a little bit more with the land movement could have worked, but it's very nice, don't get me wrong. The bunkering up there, 50 yard short of the green, is nice, and I like the, you've provided sort of areas here. Which would be on a real golf hole. Yeah. This is my least favourite part of the course. Sorry, Brendan. Just this area. But a good closing hole with some opportunities. Really hard to this pin position is pretty tough with the severe runoffs around the greens. I don't think I'm making it there. I think this is going to be short, but if I go if I go 3-wood, I'm never going to get there anyway. I'll take that. The screen might be a little bit dome-like. This one's stuck quite far up. I don't mind the runoffs, and they're pretty authentic to sandbelt, but this is a little bit too much of a dome, maybe. Anyway, that's Bentleigh Downs. It's a nice course going. Yeah, look, I really enjoyed it. I thought it felt like a Melbourne sandbar course, and the way that you've created and shaped the bunkers was really good. Variety of shots. Yeah, there's a few little things that I sort of pointed out just to as we went, but I really enjoyed it. If anyone else is watching, get out there and enjoy Bentleigh Downs. See you later, mate.